Hey, what's up, YouTube? I want to say thank you to those who subscribe and those who have not subscribed. Yo, subscribe, bro. I see a lot of people viewing, but a lot of people don't want to subscribe, man. It's a bad channel. What, man? You gotta subscribe. I don't want to get monetized, but hey, if you guys monetize me, I monetize you guys. You know what I get, you guys get. Everyone knows. Anyone that's seen my video have seen that I give away prizes. I haven't given out any prizes this year. I did give out two Angry boxes this year. I gave a keyboard this year. I'm thinking of doing something for Christmas this year. I'm gonna give somebody something. So I'm not sure yet, but it'll be before Friday that I would announce it. But anyway, like I told you guys, it was gonna be a mass only video until further notice. And yesterday was further notice. The reporter Trang Do for CBS posted on her Twitter account and her Facebook account that the interview with Omi would be delayed until a new air date. Okay, so that's a new air date. So why was it canceled? We don't know. Probably could be that they found some loop. They found something in the story that they just didn't quite match. These stories, like newspapers, when you present the story goes to an editor, just like a newspaper. You write the story, the editor sees it, and then they have what is called, I don't know about on TV, but I know in the newspaper, what's what you call an editor. He edits it, and then you got someone before it gets to the editor, it goes to the proofreader. That proofreader has to make sure that all the writing is corrected, the T's is corrected, the commas are here, the commas are there, and he has to research that. If everything comes out okay, and then he gives it to the editor. Once the editor sees it and says, okay, this is satisfied, I like the story, let's push it through. I'm assuming it's the same thing with the newscast. That you have to go to the editor or your program director, find out how good is the story, and see. And then maybe they found out, hey, there's been a lot of backlashes in YouTube, and we want to continue this now. So, with that being said, we got to find out why that was the thing. Another thing that I found out, and I need to dive into it more, is that the person that went with him, the gentleman that was dressed with him, that he says he's a lawyer, from what I heard, he's a financial advisor. There's a big difference between a financial advisor and a lawyer. So I don't know. That's what I heard. So I can't comment on that because I don't know the person's name. If I knew the person's name, then I would tell you. But that's what I heard, that he's a financial advisor. So there's a big difference between a financial advisor and a lawyer. To me, I'm still perplexed as to why he took this to the news. This has nothing to do with the news. If you have a story, if your case is with the FBI, and it's the FBI or the IRS, you're not going to go and say, hey, I found a loophole like he did. I found a loophole and I took advantage of it. I had millions of dollars, which is all. It's not true. He did have no millions of dollars, because if he had millions of dollars, trust me, Solo Man, because he started Gears TV and all that kind of stuff with Solo Man and Titanium Man, or whatever the guy is. He did Terranium TV. So they would be rich. They would have millions, and Solo Man does not have millions. He doesn't even get close to $100,000. So, and so I don't know where he get this million. How did he get the reporter to do the report? Probably he convinced them or know someone in the industry that said, yo, do me a favor, or like the gentleman that was with him asked him to do the favor, and then she said, okay, fine. For whatever the case may be, it's been delayed. And then I got a message today that he put a case number. So I looked up the case number, but you can't look at. I didn't look up a case number. With the FBI, you can't look up a case number. You have to request a case number. You have to send in a fax, or you have to send in email. So I did send an email. I got the email to send it to Philadelphia. I sent the email to Philadelphia requesting information on that case number. Now, only put down a form, okay? Now I want you, a lot of people say they want a fax, right? Okay. This is the form. I just printed this out that Omi got. You see? The only difference here is that right here, he put the Eastern District of Pennsylvania, or the District of Pennsylvania, right? But what he forgets to do is that this comes with two forms. This is this form and this form. And this form, my brothers, see this form right here, I have to go with this form, right? Okay. So when you see, I want to show you something real quick. It's got to go. You see, it's got to go like this, and this is form AO 109 revised in 1113. So that means this is the new version. They haven't made anyone since November 13. So this is it, right? I just printed this out. I want to show you something. Back in the days, judges used to sign and do all that kind of crap, right? But they don't do that anymore because of fraud, signature fraud, and stuff. So what they do is, sometimes, the majority of the time, right here, they stamp it because they have a stamper, so they stamp their name on that, okay? And print it and date it, right? And then this is the part that he has to have. Here it says case number, date and time the warrant was executed, copy of warrant and inventory left with, right? Inventory made in the process of. That means that inventory made in the process of. Here we go seizure, and not rate. We go here, seizure and forfeiture. And then right here, which is the big one right here, it says inventory of property taken. So right here, it would say everything that was taken from his home. So this would be his inventory list that was taken. That would go with this page, because these two are together. When I printed them, they both came out together. So that means that this has to go with this. The judge signs this, and then the person who's doing the seize, whomever the agent is, or the case may be, or maybe someone's in an inventory, so listen, this is what we got. And because it's not going to be the agent, it's not going to be the agent that did the seize. They're not going to waste their time doing this. They have somebody else do it. They give it to somebody, and somebody else does this. So here, he has to have this paper with this paper, like the name signed by the judge here, or stamped, basically more stamped, right? It has to have this piece of paper, and this piece of paper states that everything that was taken from the house. Now, and it says certification. I declare under penalty of perjury that this inventory is correct and was returned along with the original warrant to the designated judge. Date, executing officer's signature, and printed and titled. Okay, right here. Everybody wants to do proof right here. Now, this right here, I want to talk to you about. He had a case number here, which he did it by pen, and those case numbers are usually done by stamp. Then he printed it here. When he printed it too close. They don't print too close. And by the way, in order for this to match with this, you see this search warrant? This search warrant it says, in the matter of the seizure of, briefly describe the property to be seized. He only put one car, which is a Mercedes car, right? One car that was seized. One car. Okay. That's one proof that this is all fake. I'm going to show you one thing here. Let me go here, guys. I'm going to show you something. Okay. See here he says, I'm going to show you the paperwork. Here it says, hold on, the light. See? A 2019 Mercedes. This VIN number is supposed to be a little bit lower down because that's too close. You got to double space that. You just can't do it like that. You double space that. Everything you see here is always double spaced, or at least it's not that. Okay. And then it says, and he just shows you this part, right? So in order for me to get that, which is that's horribly made, that's the case number. You have to put in a request, which I did. I put in a request like 10 minutes ago. You can do that. You can do it by fax or by email, but I did it by email. And I wasn't going to delve into this, but you guys think that you want proof, and you guys think that I'm going to play with you now. Now that you pissed me off, I'm going to show you proof. So this is one proof. I was trying to get a proof here that I had. Okay, I just don't find it, but I had it because I did. Let me hold on a minute. Let me do something real quick. I was looking at something and I just saw something on Twitter that some guy said this is the same channel that doesn't do an investigation on the viping. It's not a good channel. That's the channel CBS3. Oh, but the lady is an award-winning nominee for an award, at least from the journalism point of view. From the journalism point. All right, I found it now. So he claims that they took his Mercedes. I think for the one from Hope Street or whatever the case may be. That's another thing. Okay. So this is the list that he has. You see the list here that he has. Let me turn on. Let me see if I can turn on the light here. Okay. See? This is the list that he has of the inventory, right? You guys can see it. You can do a screenshot if you want. Let me take my finger out if you get case you're gonna do a screenshot. Okay. And in this screenshot, I see a Samsung TV, 4 gold diamond ring, 5 gold boxes, silver rolls, vehicle key, go. And then it says the name and title of the FBI special agent, Ahmet Murphy. Now, Ahmet Murphy is a lady who took down Payday, who took down a mafia in Philadelphia. She does not get involved in these little things. Trust me. And then here, it says receive form, refuse to sign, and then here it says printed and dated Leticia Carrasquillo. Okay, so this is his award. Why did he refuse to sign? No, this is all fake. This is the other one that I was going about. Okay, that's that one. But I want to get to more. So here is the list of the cars that they supposedly took. Cars on premises, right? And if you guys want to do, he got a Dodge, an Audi, KTM, Acura, Lamborghini. And you have the PIN number. So I'm here. You're gonna see in the right hand side. For you guys, if you want to, you could do that and you can Google it yourself. These numbers that come up here, where it says after PA, is the license plate number. Hold on a minute. That's the license plate number. So if you want to take that license plate number, write it down, right? And all those numbers that you see right there, once you write those numbers down, that would, if you can Google it, you know how to do it, you will find the owner of those cars. Like I said, most of those cars were props. Most of those cars, Careflex has them. Careflex is a company that he knows, a company that designs cars that he knows about them, right? The same way, I'm gonna show you another one right here. I'm gonna Google this. I'm doing this. 2000. Okay. I did 2000. The Power Ranger that he had, right? So this is the image of it. Okay. Let me see something. This is in a garage. This garage is not Careflex. That's one, right? And here you see the same car, right? Out in the street, right? The same car, which he did say he had to design himself, but this is the same car. And if you look at the bottom right here, it says hashtag Careflex. Careflex, right here. If you can look at it, let's see if you can see it. Right? There's no Omi there. There's no nothing there. And if you could zoom in, probably right there, you can get the license plate. It'll probably come out as a dealer plate. See? So this is the same cat. This is the same one that on his video. He put down all. He had it done. He had it made like that because he wanted a Power Ranger. So those are two. Okay. Show you another one. He says he owns a house in Miami, right? I mean, in Florida. The house that he puts down that he bought. Now, I'm going to go to... Hold on, guys. Right. So there's a county government office in Orlando, right? You go to their site. So you go here where it says property info, right? Or City of Orlando. Check. Check your booty. Alright. Then you're gonna get this page, right? You can always Google it right here. You go to that page. Let me see if you can see it. I'm gonna leave a link below. But it's OCPAFL Florida.org. So you go like this, right? And then you go to search. And right here on the search, right? You put down the address, which is 17332 Jonathan Lucas Court. Okay, Jonathan. This is all public record, people, so there's nothing you have to worry about. And when I put the property on here, okay, what is the property? It says here. This is the appraisal. So when you buy a house and you want to have it appraised, the county has to appraise it. And with that appraisal, that's how you know what's the taxes, what's this, what's that, and it'll let you know who owns the house. So right here, who owns that house? At 17332 Jonathan Lucas Court, where he went in and he showed the platform that he had, the background he has on Target 1080. And he said that he bought the house. That video that I showed you, that picture that I showed you. Okay. I want to say something. See, this is who owns the house. Right here. You see that right here? That's who owns the house. There was the address. I'm not lying. 2019. Lam Van Lam and Tran Chan. I'm assuming those are Chinese, alright? And then, let me see something. Let's do okay, so we need the search. So now we're gonna go by owner's name. So let's go with Bill Omar Carasquillo. Gonna go like that. I put owner search. This is what it gives me on owner search for Bill Omar Carrasquillo. Nothing. Nothing. Nada. Okay. There was a link what I got that they some gentleman by the name of Rios bought the house, and it has Omar as a deed. That was back in 2018, 2017, and then he sold it to the Tanks, but it wasn't something that he bought. It was by from what I understand, whoever did it was by a bank. So your county appraisal office of any county he has. So if he says I own this property, go to the county, look it up in the county, look at the county that the house is in, and then you look at the appraisal of that county or the tax information of that county, and search it and search that address. And once you search that address, it's public record. It will show you who the owner of that property is, just like I showed you here. I didn't need to lie to you guys. And what else do you want me to say? The interview got suspended for some odd reason. I believe I know what it is. They're full of shit, and then someone probably told her, "Listen, we don't believe his story. We're getting too much feedback from YouTube, saying that it's a lie. So let's just investigate first before we put our reputation out on the line." Like I said, I got multiple sources told me that the guy that was with him is not a lawyer; he's a financial advisor. Two different things. I guess unless people see, because people when they first see this gentleman, they think, oh, he got a suit and a tie. He's his lawyer. So I don't know, but that's what I've been told. I don't have his name, the gentleman's name, so I can't tell you if he is a financial advisor or not. That's what I've been told. So until I get his name and I can confirm it, I will do it. So everybody's like, "Oh, I got no evidence." Okay, so this, my man, is your evidence. Okay, the evidence that Agent Murphy did this bust. No, she wouldn't do that bust. Look up Agent Murphy, Annette Murphy, I think her name is. Google her up, or FBI Agent Murphy in Philadelphia, and that you will find out what kind of agent she is and what field she is. The FBI has different fields. They have different departments, and different agents work different. Credit card fraud, wire fraud, identity theft, fraud. So everybody has, they have a different department. So it is what it is, man. And I just can't fathom myself that he said that he's a millionaire when he was down with Solo Man, and I brought Solo Man down. I demonetized Solo Man because he did the same shit. Okay, he was not commercialized no more. He lied. I don't. Maybe I don't know if it was for that, but I do know that I went after him. I put video to his video to his video to his video to his video, yeah, they demonetized him, and he's not sponsored no more. So for those things that I'm not hating what I can be. I got you the proof right there. Let's see what happens tomorrow. If he goes to the 19th, I have another surprise for that. I want to see what goes on, but you gotta stay with it tomorrow. But like I said, this is just all fake. I wanted to find out why, instead of just showing me this, why don't you show me this whole thing, these 2 pages that comes with it. Show me the judge stamp signature, not just signature, stamp signature. Okay, so now you know you can download this anywhere. It don't mean crap. What you gotta do, you do this, and then you just put right here in the district, instead of you put District of Eastern Philadelphia. That's all you do. So, guys, girls, that's what it is. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, it was going to be my last video until further notice, and that was further notice yesterday because of the news. And then it came out another news that she had delayed it 3 or 4 hours later. It was delayed. I did see the intro. Someone put the intro on it, and it looks fake. Not fake in a sense, but the interview itself, it doesn't look authentic.